Mm. Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here on this Wednesday morning. And let's wake up the football gods up there. Whew. And thank you for tuning in to this morning's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. Things happen late in the evening, late at night. First thing in the morning, you want to be up to speed with all that is America's team. Thoughts and prayers go out to Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, who asked for prayers from fans, who's being checked for throat cancer. This is actually from him directly. He said he lost his voice last season after a Cowboys win and became concerned with the problem persisted for months. Irving shared his loss for his father to throat cancer when he was only 51. He said that he had a biopsy performed to determine whether or not the problem stemmed from the same ailment. Irving has told fans that he's scared and asked for prayers. This demon has chased and vexed me deep in my spirits all my life. So I'm saying I'm afraid this time is a big understatement. I am terrified, he wrote. My faith tells me whatever you face, great fear, you go to your greatness power. Mine is God. I am asking all who will, could you please send up a prayer to help my family and I deal with whatever the results may be? And that, my friends, is the reality that a lot of us face. I'm 53. I shared and woke up from my colonoscopy talking to you guys because it's that important. Cancer affects all of us, around us. We all know somebody or maybe with cancer. And that's where we need to make sure we're checked on a regular. Make sure that we do what we can to try and prevent this monster from taking more lives. I like to think that what I do is I realize that my life is not my own. It doesn't really belong to me. And that I am a citizen of the world. It's greater than just doing for myself. It's about doing for others and trying to take care of others. I go out of my way to help others where I can and try and make the world a better place. And that, if we all did that, if we all each helped one person, just one person, if every single person in the world helped only one person, you know that nobody in the world would need help. Everybody would be taken care of. And I talked about yesterday, Dak Prescott is doing his colorectal cancer donations on Facebook. And I said that I was going to do a contest. Basically, if you're a supporter of Joe Boo Sports Report and you let me know that you've been part of it, I'm going to get a Power 4 shirt autographed by Dak this weekend, and I'm going to give it away. And I can tell you, because you can go on the site and actually see, I see Mark Sampson from England who's donated. I can see Ray Solis who's donated. Ray, you're a great fan. Actually, all of you are, and I appreciate this. I mean, this is not going to me. This is going to Dak Prescott's foundation. I see Lee Sable, another a good friend from Facebook for a long, long time. Miss Jackie is in there, and I saw Joseph Hartley as well. So all 5 of you guys are entered into the drawing for Dak Prescott autographed Joe Boo shirt. So I'm going to get that signed on Sunday. They have the CSA show here. The triplets were supposed to be there, you know, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, and Emmitt Smith, but I don't think Michael Irvin's going to be there for this one. But it makes you realize how precious life is. So if you can, go there, make a little donation and stuff. We'll enter you in the drawing. and hopefully we can start knocking these things out. And hopefully, Michael Irvin, that it's just a bad sore throat and nothing serious. It's that it's not cancer. But make sure, any of you guys out there, because I know I've got a lot of guys that are my age, if you're 50 and have not had your colonoscopy, get it done. You do not have signs of colon cancer. You do not have signs of colon cancer. And when you do, it's too late. So let's not play with this thing. All right, so on to our Dallas Cowboys. We have, wrong shot. Okay, thought I had, here it is. DeMarcus Lawrence. It seems that the team and DeMarcus Lawrence are at an impasse right now. And it seems like the Cowboys are fighting this a little bit in the media. You know, Jason Garrett, who yesterday, of course, had the passionate speech. Is Jason Garrett finally making a name for himself? Had the passionate speech to the NFL competition committee about the replays, or lack thereof, of pass interference. In which case, the NFL has now changed the rules on that. So that is reviewable. I'm going to say to New Orleans Saints fans that having gone through the catch, no catch, when they finally changed the rule 3 years later, it's like, yeah, but that opportunity is gone. We can't go back in time 3 years ago and relive that game. That was the opportunity, one of the best teams that we had, with an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. And unfortunately, football is constantly evolving and changing, and what you were last year means nothing to what you were this year. It's an opportunity that was lost. It's great that they changed it, and that the play that you guys lost on was the impetus to do that. But it doesn't take the pain away. You're still lost. But hopefully in the future, other teams won't lose in the same way. So Jason Garrett was instrumental in that one. So way to go, Jason Garrett. Now, the Cowboys have upped their offer to DeMarcus Lawrence. But both sides are still a long ways away. And the problem is the Khalil Mack basically deal blew everything out the water. Khalil Mack is getting $23.5 million a year. Boom. The next is 19. So your range is somewhere between 19 million and 23. The Dallas Cowboys don't view paying him $20 million or more. The agent, of course, his job is to get the biggest deal, and ideally to make you the highest paid player at the position. The Cowboys have been, like I said, kind of playing this a little bit in the media lately. And I'm afraid that this might get ugly. As Jason Garrett says, you know, everybody wants to get paid. The team negotiates and pays people and things. But you have to realize that if we pay you top dollar, means we can't field a team. So they're basically throwing, in my mind, kind of throwing him under the bus, saying you're being greedy and not being a team player because you want so much more money that we can't pay other people. And you got little hints of that, you know. Of course, Jerry says, you know, we're working on a deal. He's going to be there. It's like the Emmitt Smith negotiations. And you know, they'll get it done, and I believe they'll get it done at some point. It's just, you don't want to see the ugliness before then. And the big thing, of course, is whether or not he's had the surgery on his shoulder, or if he will have it in time that he'll be ready for the season. The recovery time is 3 to 4 months. Monday is April 1st. If he doesn't get it done by early April, it could be into training camp that he's still recovering. Let me say that again. If he doesn't get it done soon, or hasn't had it done, we're talking about OTAs, we're talking about mini camps, we're talking about the summer. And I'm not sure that that was the best way to go about negotiations for DeMarcus Lawrence. So we'll have to wait and see how that situation goes and where it goes. But one way or the other, they need to get it done sooner than later. You want that guy. If you do want that guy, you want him to be ready to roll and happy going into season. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm going to be on the road for a while here, so this may be the last broadcast here from the Joe Boo set. Sunday, we have the CSA autograph show. Actually, it's the whole weekend starting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday is the day when all the Cowboy players and stuff will be there, so show up if you're there. I'll have the Dak Prescott shirt, so that way any Cowboy fans that still want to sign before we give it to Dak will be there. I may leave the shirt here with Michael so he brings it along with him, because he'll probably be there before me. But make sure, go to Dak Prescott's site here, Stand Up to Cancer, and the link is in my other video and stuff. And if you do a donation, let me know that you did, so that way I can look for you on Facebook, and we'll get you into the drawing for the Dak Prescott shirt. But as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Don't worry, I may not be here, but believe me, I will always be right there on YouTube. I'll see you soon.